Hello everybody, it's me, just to say that I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday and Friday over on Twitch. So why not join in at twitch.tv/Togglejam. Hello everybody and welcome to Banners of Ruin. Yes, today we are taking a look at this new, well, how would you describe it? I suppose it's a roguelike mixed with one of those old choose your own adventure books, mixed with a bit of a deck building strategy game. It's a very interesting combination, and it is very, very pretty. Now, this game is still in early access at the moment, of course, so there are going to be issues with bugs and glitches and so on, which I have experienced a decent number of throughout my game-playing adventures. But, as we always do before we delve into the game, let's have a look at the settings. I've played this for a good few hours now, so I do have a basic grasp of what it's all about. Now, it's sort of what you'd expect. It's all 2D and very nicely sort of hand-painted, got that nice visual display to it, but that does mean that your display and graphics options are going to be slightly diminished, but I do believe we still get a decent amount, and of course we have audio sliders, always a fan, and very basic gameplay options as well. I will say there is not much to the gameplay, it's much more about the adventure as you would expect with a game of this nature. Let's have a look at it. So, we start a new game, and we are given some options. So we have got a default. This is character selection. It's very basic. You've got options of having different animal companions as your team. So we can have a beaver and a hare, a wolf and a weasel, or the default. And I don't know why it's called default, because it's actually a bear and a mouse. Anyway, we're going to go for the default for now. We're going to enter a campaign, and we're going to see how it goes. As I say, it has got roguelike elements, so that means that you do go through, you fail, but you get back into it and you build up your XP and build up your abilities and deck and go on and on and on. So, it always starts the same way with these three options. So we can pick up some provisions, which I believe gives you some extra cards for your deck. We can just go straight into the journey with the Forgotten Tunnel, which gives combat. Or we can pick up a gift of some money, which we can use to spend on cards later on. All very nice. Now, before we get into that, let's just show off the characters. So, you do have a party of 2 to start off with, but you can grow it providing your animals or warriors stay alive. So this Henderson, each of them have a primary or secondary weapon. It depends if they're one-handed or two-handed. And this one is Greatsword, which will appear in our deck, and it is a card which we can only use if Henderson is on the field and still alive. If he dies, that will remain in our deck, but we will not be able to use it, which is a bit of a pain. And then you've got Islington, who has a hatchet and a round shield, which of course only he can use and do appear in the deck. They also have armor, which you can upgrade later on, and if you level them up, you can increase those. Those are effectively card casting powers, and then you've got your XP for other abilities later on, which we will hopefully be able to show off today. Anyway, let's start off. I think I'll go for the Helping Hand. Lovely. A hooded figure stops in your path. May the wind always be at your back. So there we go, and we get to choose a card to add to our deck. So we've got Poison Tip, which applies free poison to the target's turn, which means every time you go onto their turn, they'll take 1 damage for each of those, which is quite useful. You've got No Mercy, which deals 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality or health. Again, quite a useful one. And then Deadly Thrill, deal 10 damage. If the target dies, you gain 2 stamina, which is what you need to use more cards. Each card has 2 options on it, a stamina and another one, and you need to have both in order. You need to have enough to summon cards. It's very basic, but it is very good at the same time. Right, so there we go. Yep, there we go. And may the roads rise to meet you, or whatever. So there we go. So now we've done that, all of the cards, all of the options, sorry, also have these numbers above. These numbers are the amount of turns you have until that card disappears. So if you noticed on the other ones, it had a 1 above them. So when you chose 1 on either side, the timer went down to 0 on the other, meaning that it disappeared and you cannot choose that option anymore. It's a very, very good idea, and I love it to bits. But anyway, let's go into the Forgotten Tunnel, and it allows us to enter combat. So, you emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devil did you come from? You can't be here. Lovely. Lovely. So, here we are. This is the combat. It's deck-based and turn-based. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love these. I love it. I love the look of it. Right. So, we're quite fortunate, actually. There we go. So, we can deal 12 damage to all all on one rank. So these are ranks. You have 2 ranks on each side, and you can just attack all of them. Lovely. Very useful. And it also gets rid of any shielding they have. You do get shielding, which increases with the type of armor you have. Henderson has light armor, so he only starts off with 6. And then Islington has 14 because he has medium armor. Okay, so let's see. Let's swap to Islington. Use strike. We can get rid of you. And there we go. We can also deal some damage to you. Lovely. And let's end that turn. Fantastic. So we've managed to get rid of one of their characters in the first turn. That's not too bad. But Henderson's shielding is gone. So let's sort that out. Let's give him guard. There we go. And then we can use a strike on you to get rid of you. And then we can use deadly throw on you. And that's it. That's it. All done. Now, after that, you have the option of picking up some extra money. And you can also gain a card for your deck. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Focus Fire, which applies Focus Fire. Whenever the opponent is attacked, you apply 1, I think, Overwhelm. There we go. Then Sharpened Steel, which deals the weapon damage. The weapon damage is the equipped weapon of the character, so in the case of Henderson, it would be 12, and in the case of Islington, it would be 8, and you apply 4 bleeding. That's a very useful one. And then Heavy Blow, which deals weapon damage plus 8, which for Henderson would be 20, and 16 for Islington. So that is very useful, but so is that. I think, God, which one? Which one? Let's go for Heavy Blow. That's going to be very useful. And now we can just move on. Wonderful. So there we go, and now we can enter the city. So you open the hatch and enter this city. Fantastic. Okay, so now all of our options are combat based, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but let's go. Let's see how it goes. We're ready for combat. Right. Oh, fortunately, they're all rather weak. Okay, so you see here we have a hatchet card. Let's use that. If it breaks the target, you gain 2... What is it? Charge, that's it. So let's do that. Then we can use you. Oh no! I've been a fool. Okay, so I can't use Heavy Blow because I don't have enough. I don't have enough on my characters, either of them, to use it. So instead, let's use Vanguard. And then we'll use that on you. So Vanguard's quite an interesting one as well. It's a card which you can only use, or rather you can use it if you're on the back or the front rank. But if you use it on the back rank, it deals 4 less damage than if you're on the front. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Right, let's use that on you. And let's increase your guard. There we go. Fantastic. And I will say, presentation-wise, this game is absolutely stunning. I cannot fault it at all. It is just... It is really, really pretty. I just love the way it looks. It's sort of like a hand-drawn children's tale. But at the same time, it's also got that sort of, you know, tapestry-like quality to it in a way. I don't know what it is. I just really like it. Right, second win. Draw a card and gain 1 thing. I don't know. Vigor, that's it. Next time this character spends stamina, it is refunded and is removed. Lovely. That's quite useful, actually. There we go. So no matter how much stamina we use on the next turn with Henderson, it won't matter because we'll just get it back straight away. So let's go on to Henderson. Let's show that off. Let's go for No Mercy. So there we go. And it's still there. Why is it still there? Did that card cost nothing? I guess it didn't. Yeah. No, that was a 0 cost card, so that's why. Okay. We'll use Strike on him then. There we go. So there we go, but we've still got the stuff. So there we go. Lovely. Again, not too bad. Not too bad. I have been playing this for a little while, so my deck does have some decent cards in it. Right. So now we can have Experienced Strike, which deals 5 damage each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. If unplayed during cleanup, damage is reset. I have no idea what cleanup is. I have been playing this for a while. I don't know what it is, unfortunately. So let's continue on. I think we picked up the money. I really hope we did. Okay. So I think all of these are... Okay, these two are combat. You have Fight or Flight, which is an elite combat, which means you're going to come up against more difficult enemies. You've got Heavy Patrol, which is a regular combat, but they do have better armor and so on. Or we can go across Blackfoot agents, which discards a random combat. So another pair of Blackfoots move onwards through the street. You recognize them from the Black Church. They'll deal with any trouble you'd rather not. Now that is quite interesting. But at the same time, what does that mean? What is the... Okay, whatever. Okay, let's go for the elite combat. See how that goes. Okay, so here we are. We've got a lovely portrait. I love the way they sort of make these portraits look 3D. With the sort of like depth on the sword and stuff. I don't know why. Just really like it. Anyway, there you are. A voice declares as you emerge from a stifling back alley. Run them down. So there we go. Let's get into a fight. Why don't we? This can only go well. Okay. So let's draw a card and gain a thing. And then we can use Hatchet there. So if this breaks the target's shield, you gain 2 charge. So let's use that on the Beaver Warrior. There we go. And then let's use Strike on the same Beaver Warrior. And then No Mercy. Which, oh, right, yeah. It's a guy at the back. Okay. So we can use the round shield on you. And then we can use... Yeah, we can use it again. There we go. Just get your shield up as high as it can go. And now that card has been banished, we won't experience it again this turn. So let's end our turn. This may have been a bad idea. This may have been a terrible idea. But it's fine. We may lose Henderson. In fact, we're very likely going to lose Henderson. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. And Heavy Blow turns out is kind of useless because we just can't use it. I regret that. I really, really regret it. Okay. Let's go for you again. Just try and take one of them out. Right, let's get rid of Heavy Blow because we can't use it. And then use a shield. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so we're definitely going to lose Henderson, and that is a shame. Oh, damn. Okay. So, next turn. Let's go for Henderson using Sharpened Steel on the Guardsman. The little doggo in the armor, which is fantastic. Then we'll use that on the Guardsman as well, who I think is just going to keep being an issue. Then, that's it. That's our turnover. Fantastic. I will say, it's weird. I have a lot of uses for stamina, but I have barely any uses. Wow, we have been screwed by that match. Bloody hell. Okay. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. I probably should have just run. Okay, tell you what. Let's do a new game. Let's try with another group. Let's try the Wolf and the Weasel. This is going to be interesting. Right. So we have got Cartwright and Hemelin. There we go. We'll go to Helping Hand again. There we go. We'll get a new card. We shall get Sharpened Steel again because it is quite a useful one. And now let's go into combat. And let's see what Hemelin and Cartwright are like. So there we go. The beginning of the tale always starts the same way. It's once you get into the city where it starts to vary more. Okay, so we've got Hemelin, and we'll do... Ah, he has the Great Sword as well. So there we go. We can deal good damage to all of them. And then we've got Cartwright, who I will use Strike on the little mouse. There we go. Perfect. And we'll gain some guard. Okay. I think that's all I can do. Yeah. Let's end that turn. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm feeling slightly confident about this. Right. So, what now? What now indeed? Let's go for Hatchet on you. There we go. And then go for Strike on you. And now I can't do anything. We can use Round Shield, can't we? And gain some shield on you as well. Lovely. Lovely. Now here's the thing. I feel like I should have been smarter last round. I shouldn't have even risked taking on the elite guards, at least at that stage, because I did not have the equipment that I needed for it. I really screwed myself over. Right, okay. So field dressing, remove all bleeding on target ally and apply 5 shielding. That's quite good. Type formation, each character in your rank gains 8 shielding. That is, again, Very nice. And we have got a second wind already. Let's go for type formation. Lovely. And again, also, it's one of the things worth mentioning. In games like this where you do build up decks and so on, it is worth it to have nice card designs. And I do like the card designs. It's a very simple system, but it works very well. Right, there we go. Let's get into combat then and see how this can go. Okay, so it's the same group again. Let's go for... You can strike. Then you can hatchet. That gets you down almost in one. Okay, let's guard and end that turn. We could have taken him out, but I feel like it would have been a bit of a waste of that card. At least at that time. We would have done it if I'd been smarter. But I don't think that would have been the right move. Okay, so we can use Sharpen Steel, there we go, on you. And then we can use a simple strike. God damn it. Okay, let's move you there then. The problem as well, I have found you can't, seemingly anyway, you can't just undo a card. If you click it, it sort of implies that you have to use it. Unless I'm just being dumb, unless there is a way to bring back your card. But when I've played in the past, there hasn't been a way to stop using that card. Right, okay, so we've got Second Wind, we've got Vanguard, which we can use. We can use that on you. And then what do we got here? We've got Rush, we can use that on you. And let's use that. We got another Sharpened Steel. Oh, no. Okay, we'll use Round Shield on you and give you that. There we go. So they're both doing pretty well. We've only got one more mob to take on, which shouldn't be too bad. We've got a Great Sword there. So that'll do well. And then we've got No Mercy. And then a Strike. Nice and easy again. The early fights often are. Okay. So what have we got there? We've got Tensions, which applies 3 marks, which is when a character dies, a stack full of anti-shielding equal to the number of marks will apply to members of their party. And it ticks down by 1 each turn. That sounds quite useful. In fact, that, it sounds okay. Pincer deals 8 damage and applies 2 charge to another ally. Yep, I'm going to go for that. That sounds useful. Lovely. I will say, I do try and be more offensive than defensive when it comes to games like this. Okay. So let's see. We have got a Blackfoot contract, which gives a chance to heal one of our allies, which is okay. Then we've got Mentor, which allows us to modify our deck. Or we have got Quick Thinking, which gives us a level up. Tell you what, let's go for Quick Thinking. There we go. Some guards approach, you need to act quickly. Who do you cancel? So we need one of them to level up. Let's go for Hemelin. Let's level up our pup. Wonderful. With their advice, you narrowly avoid an open combat. Bloody hell, can't talk today. They seem proud of their achievement, acknowledging their quick wits. They level up. So there we go. So now Helmin has leveled up, which means we can either upgrade our stamina or our willpower. Let's upgrade our stamina, because that way we'll be able to use some more powerful cards. And then we also get to pick up another card that's specific to our character. So we've got Strange Mist, which restores 12 vitality and removes bleeding from each character in your rank. Nefarious, which applies 5 bleeding and you draw 2 cards. Or Rising Storm, where you lose all stamina, gained that, and you gain twice that amount in charge. Let's go for Strange... Strange Mist. Let's go for the healing route. There we go. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, so next option, we have got Blackfoot Contract, which is a chance to heal. We've got Decoy, which selects a card and moves it to that lane, and you add 1 to its counter. Or you do Quick Round, which heals the party by 50%. Okay, tell you what, let's go for Decoy. And then we can bring that one to the center. So then we can use that, and we might get a good option either side. Okay, so we have Blackfoot Agents and Combat. Both of them have a 1-timer. Let's heal up. See what we get next. So we're all healed up now. That's all good. And then we have Combat, and Courage. Courage gives you a chance to improve. I have no idea what that means, but I prefer the sound of its combat, so let's go for that. Semenders are hot on your tail. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Hemelinth yells, "Over here! A hatch! Bah! The cursed thing is sealed!" Okay, so you can force it open. Helmin gains 1 max stamina and suffers 10 damage. Okay, so the extra stamina would be good, or we can enter combat. Let's get the extra stamina. Hemelin will be fine. There we go. Hemelin exhaustedly bludgeons the lock with their weapon until it finally thunders open. Quick, get in! As Hemelin begins to heave the door shut, a deft arrow finds its mark on their shoulder. You disappear into the shadows. So, Hemelin has taken, quite a lot of damage. That is unfortunate, but on the upside, we do have an extra bit of stamina for him. Okay. So we've got merchants in trouble. You see a couple of brutish thugs shaking down a merchant. Or cultish wares. A group of shady occultists have gathered round some torches, humming and droning an unsettling tune. Now, okay. So the merchant might give us stuff if we get into a combat scenario, or we can just buy some stuff with our 260 florins. Okay, let's help the merchant in trouble. Okay, so you see a merchant during a shakedown with some thugs. There doesn't seem to be any guards nearby. Okay, so, lovely. We can take some goods whilst they're distracted by taking 250 florins. Or we can defend the merchant and we get a skill card. Tell you what, let's go for the skill card. We've got a decent amount of money. You approach the scene and address the thugs brandishing your steel. If you're looking for trouble, then you've found it. It doesn't take long for them to excuse themselves. Thank you, strangers. I've never seen those brutes before. Where are the sodding guards? I like the writing in this, actually. I quite do. It's quite nice. I tell you, please take something from my wares. So there we go. So now we can have protection. Gain shield equal to the total shield of adjacent characters on a rank. Invigorating blow, which deals 8 damage. And if the final damage dealt exceeds 12, gain 2 stamina and gain 4 restoration. Which means that they gain vitality every stack of restoration. Lovely. And then field dressing, which we've seen before. Okay. Let's go for Invigorating Blow, because it is a very low cost and quite useful at the same time. That's going to be nice. Okay. So now, we have got search parties all across the board. Let's go for this one. I don't think it matters which one you go for, in all honesty. Okay. So we have some fairly weak warriors again. Let's go for... Sharpened steel. We can use that with both. In fact, we can do 2 sharpened steels with this, can't we? There we go. And then we can have you guard. And you can deal 8 damage. And then finally... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you need to apply the charge. So I'll apply that to you. There we go. And then... That's the end of my turn. Don't know why. I thought I'd have one more move. But no. Okay. On the upside, they bled to death. It's all good. Perfect. Right, okay, so next option, we've got solid footing, which means that we cannot play cards once it's played, which means that it's normally the best thing to do at the end of your turn. Tell you what, yeah, let's use the hatchet on you, because then we can gain the extra charge, and then we'll use strike on you, then we can use vanguard on you, lovely, and we'll use tight formation. There we go, and we've each gained a bit of armor. Not as much as we would have gained through solid footing, but at least we both have it. Lovely. I'm just trying to make sense of like how I'm doing this, how I'm organizing it. Okay, so next thing, we could use greatsword. Okay, so you'll use invigorating. No, you can use invigorating blow. There we go. So you've got restoration. You'll hopefully heal up a bit. Then you'll use greatsword and strike. And you'll guard yourself. There we go. Lovely. Ah, it works well. It works very well. Okay. Oh, great. Now Cartwright has bleeding. Okay, let's just go for that. Easy. It's easier to just finish the battle. Okay. Let's see then. Let's see. Invigorating blow again. Sharpened steel again. Or second wind again. Let's go for another invigorating blow, because I do like the restoration. Lovely. And Cartwright has leveled up, wouldn't you believe it? So, let's go for, let's see. Persecuted, deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race. Sounds very useful. Foul wound, sorry. Apply foul wound for 1 turn whenever the target takes damage. They gain 1 poison. Or Toxic Cascade, which is like foul wound, but a bit more powerful. Which I guess, yeah, okay. Why not? Why not? That sounds interesting. Let's go for that one. There we go. And we can increase their stamina. Lovely. So we've got victory. And now we have got the option of a weapon cache, which can give us weapons and armor. Hide, which would be kind of pointless. We'll go for the weapons cache. It makes the most sense. Okay, you quietly haul the chest to a nearby alley and unlock it. You'd best take a look at what's inside. Lovely. So we have got superior heavy armor, which we can equip to both of them. Much better than our light armor. And then... Come on. Wait a minute. Why won't you put on the armor? Why won't you put it on? Come on. Help me out here. Okay, so you can wear it, but can you not? Weird. Very weird. Okay. So let's have a look at... Select the yeah, okay. So we have got these, which are quite useful. This spawns 2 rapid fire, which deals 10 damage, and you have to get rid of the card. Or we can have a short bow, which moves the character to the front. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so you move to the front rack, deal 8 damage. If unable to move, you increase your stamina and spawns hit and run. What is hit and run? I have no idea. Okay, let's give you the expert bow. Ah, wait a minute, but that gets rid of the shield. Ah, no. Tell you what, I think I'll just take the armor. I don't want to get rid of that stuff. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, so he's got the armor now. Okay. So your armor gives you how much? 30. Yeah, no, that is perfect. That's good. I'm happy with that. Right. Okay. So now we've got quick thinking, which can level up again. So there we go. We shall level up Hemelin again, I think. There we go. So we can skip through that. And then you've leveled up. So let's increase your willpower. And we can give you an ability. So these will occur in combat no matter what. So this, I will start combat with +2 will. At the start of their turn, if this character has no allies on their rank, they gain 15 armor and 1 stamina. Or impervious, whenever this character gains armor, you gain an extra 5 armor. Now, that sounds useful. Let's go for that. I do like, again, building up the armor while still being offensive just sounds like a good idea. Okay, so we've got 2 crossroads, which clear the streets to this depth. And we have a heavy patrol. Now, we know how that went last time, so I don't really want to repeat the experience. Let's just get rid of them. And now we have 3 combats. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. So what have we started out with? We've started out with sharpened steel, strike, and gain. Okay. So we'll use a sharpened steel on you. Sharpened steel on you. We use a strike. Yep, come on. Strike. You. We can get rid of you, can't we? And then we'll use a guard. Wonderful. They are doing really well now, actually. I'd say we're doing very well, especially for this point, which is pretty early on. Okay. Right. Let's go for hatchet to you. And then we'll guard. Guard. Rush. Yep. Rush you to deal some extra damage. And then give you solid footing, which gives him 55 armor, which is absolutely wonderful. That is ideal. It really is. Okay. Okay. This is going well. It's going very well at this point. Right, so we could use a greatsword to get rid of a bit of their health on either side. Then we can use invigorating blow. Come on. Lovely. And we can even get some equipment this time, which is quite nice. Okay, so the cards we have the option of are Vanguard, Kick, which selects a target. If the position behind them is vacant, you can move them into it. So yeah, that kicks them back a row. And Experience Strike deals 5 damage each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. Let's go for Vanguard. Vanguard's always helpful. Right, and now the equipment. We've got a Notch Sword and a Warhammer. So let's have a look at you. Notch Sword is 8 damage, and Warhammer is 13. Oh, damn. Wait, the Warhammer is 13. Applies 2 to vulnerable, which is pretty good. and 2 bleeding. If the target is already vulnerable, you also give overwhelm. I am equipping that. That is going to be fantastic. Now, if we go on to... Go back. There we go. Now we can give you the great sword, which is going to be... Yeah, no, there we go. That is it. That is it. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling very good about it. Also worth noting, you can still go back and change your equipment if you're unsure for whatever reason until you leave that page. But there we go. I'm feeling very confident about this. And oh bugger, another combat. Right, let's get into another one then. Let's get into another. Okay. So we've got Strange Mist, which restores 12 vitality and removes bleeding from each character in your rank. Let's use that. There we go. So that heals, not completely, but very nicely. Okay, let's use Pincer on you, the scoundrel, and then we use give the charge to you. There we go. We use Vanguard on you as well. You're very close to being dead. And there we go. We're going to end our turn there. We're in a very strong position. It's going well. Quite frankly, I'm kind of embarrassed by how the first run through went, given by now it's at least 3 times as long. Okay. It's fine. His armor's been nicked a bit, but that's okay. Right, so let's go for Greatsword on them. Lovely. And then Guard. And withdraw. Give it to you. And we'll just dodge around a bit. Okay. Now, what have you got? You've got solid footing. There we go. Let's give you... He's up to 85 armor. He's going to be fine. He's going to survive this. It's all good. Cartwright, I'm less sure of. To be honest, it's not going as well. Right. Okay. Let's go for No Mercy. That gets rid of that scoundrel. Let's go for Vanguard on you. It doesn't really matter which at this point. And we'll draw a card. Ah, we've got another strike, so let's switch over to Cartwright. Get rid of you. Wonderful. Let's end that turn. So he's now going to deal 6 damage to one of us, which has gotten rid of Cartwright's shield, which I kind of presumed that's what it would be. Right, so this deals 8 damage. If final damage dealt exceeds 12, gain stamina and gain 4 restoration. So let's deal a bit of damage there. Then let's use Invigorating Blow. See, I don't know why that didn't give him the restoration. I feel like I don't understand how restoration works properly. Okay. So now we've got the option of Vanguard again, Solid Footing again, or Poison Tip. Tell you what, Poison Tip's a nice cheap one. We'll pick up that. There we go. Okay. So we're actually getting very close to being like 1/3 of the way through this map. I've never made it all the way through. I'm not good enough for that, but oh well. Okay, so we can have a thief who steals our florins. We can spawn drunken guards if they're off duty. Yeah, that might be quite useful. I think we can get money from drunken guards. And juggler, who we can buy cards from. Tell you what. Yeah, let's go to the juggler. Okay. So, any of these that might be useful. This gives preparation. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card for every stack of preparation. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Quite useful. Setup deals 6 damage. Apply 2 vulnerable and draw 2 cards. That's quite useful. Tell you what, we can buy both of them. There we go. And now, I think the off-duty guard should be drunken guards. Yep, okay, so yeah, we have got some drunken guards, some more off-duty guards. And we can heal the party. Let's heal the party. There we go. So now we're back to full health. And, okay. So next option, we've got drunken guards we can get florins from. We've got helping hand, which gives provisions. Or combat. Let's go for the money. We'll take that. That's okay. Okay, so next one. We have a chance to improve. We have combat. And we have combat. Let's go for a chance to improve. Okay. Summanders are hot on your tail. Again. Damn. Okay. Let's force it open. Hemelin will get some extra... not willpower. The other one. Courage. Whatever. So... Now we have got the option of Mentor, Crossroads, or Back Alley. Select a lane and move the remove the next 2 cards. Interesting. Okay. So Crossroads is just... Let's go for Mentor, because we haven't done that yet. Okay. Now seems like a good time to make a short rest, perhaps an opportunity to learn something new. Okay, we can always learn from each other, we can duplicate a card in the deck, or training alone only embeds your errors, so we can leave. Okay, let's duplicate a card. Let's add another... What? What should we add more of? I think we should add another... Oh dear, I want something with bleeding. I want another bleeding one. Let's go for another sharpened steel. There we go. Okay. Now moving right along, it's all crossroads. That doesn't really help me out much. Okay. So, the tavern, we can hire party members for 450 florins, which is quite useful. We can heal up in the monastery, but we're pretty much fine. Or we can get provisions from the smithy. Okay, tell you what, let's go to the tavern. Let's pick up a new member. There's the bear. And we can have a wolf who is a hammer. He has a longbow superior armor. He's okay. He's got some ranged armor. Ranged weapon, sorry. And it is 10 damage. Okay. Let's go back. We have got the other option, which is a mouse with a club that deals 9 damage and applies 3 vulnerable, which is quite useful. And it has Plagueis, which applies target stacks to adjacent characters. That's good for poison, actually. That is very nice. And a heavy shield, of course, is quite good. Oh, dear. It is tempting. I don't know. Do I want the longbow, which is a very good range weapon, actually? I don't know. Okay. Tell you what, yeah, we're gonna go for you. We're gonna go for you. There we go. So we've got another member of our party. Wonderful. And now we're moving on to enter the hideout, a safe house for you and your fellow loyalists. Slip through here into the next street. Wonderful. I have a feeling we're going to get into some kind of combat. It's a trap. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, so it's a trap. Looks like the Enders got here first. Prepare to fight. Which one do we fancy? I think these guys. We can take them. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Damn, they are not messing around, are they? So let's go for you. Let's give you the Warhammer. Deals 13 damage, apply 2 overwhelm and 2... Yeah, we know it. We know it. Let's do it on the big bear, because he is going to be a problem. Then we can use Vanguard on you. We can do Rush with you. Then Trestle Fort needs some guard, and then we'll do a quick strike on you as well. There we go. Lovely. I feel as if we get rid of the bear first, that's going to be useful. But as well as that, I do love the way he looks. He's a stylish bear. That big red, like, armor. Okay. So we've got Sharpened Steel, which applies more damage. So let's use that with you to deal a decent level of damage there. Look at that. Fantastic. Then we can use the Great Sword on all of them. At least get some damage on those. Then we can use Strike. That bear is coming down. He is coming down hard. Lovely. And then we can use Withdraw on you. Okay. And we can swap their... Oh no, we can't swap their positions. But I did give him the heal. Wonderful. Let's end our turn. The good news is the bear has a ton of debuffs. Like, he has too many. It's getting silly. Oh, damn, but Trestle Fort is not doing that well. In fact, none of us are besides Helminth. Or Hemelin. Right. Okay. So, Longbow, we can use that on you. Just get rid of you. Come on, there we go. Then we can use Setup on you. And then we get some more cards. Let's go for... Deal damage, 5 damage times the times for each unique status on the opponent. Is that just Trestle Fort? I think it is. Yeah, it's a talent. Okay. Let's use an invigorating blow on you. Get rid of you, if we can. And then each character in your rank gains 8 armor. That is useful. Then let's give you a bit more. And then we can discard a card. We can discard that. Confirm. Gain some charge. Lovely. And hopefully he will bleed to death, which he does. Fantastic. This is going well. Okay. Okay, what's next then? So we've got, they've moved back. Okay. Use sharpen steel on you. Get rid of you. Apply some bleeding. Then we can also give you poison. Then we can use... Let's use... Oh, damn, he doesn't have any magic. Okay. No mercy on you. And then... Can you do... Yeah, you can do solid footing. So there we go. That's fine. And we can give you... Yeah, we'll give you strange mist. There we go. And we can heal you, can't we? Lovely. Look at that. We've got a decent party here. We really have. Okay. Oh dear, I don't know why. I thought this would be like the battle which finished us off. Okay, so let's use pincer on you. Come on. There we go. Then... Oh, right. We need to apply the... Let's give it to you. Okay, give it to you. Let's use quick hands. Got some more cards. We can use toxic cascade. You can, can't you? Apply yeah. Okay. So we'll add toxic cascade to you. You are already poisoned and bleeding. You are not going to last long. And then we can use vanguard on you. There we go. And sharpen steel on you as well. Lovely. Lovely. Then we can use second wind, gain a card. Invigorating blow on you. And guard. Finishing off. Wonderful. This is going well. I am incredibly pleased with it. Oh, damn. There we are. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Let's bring your greatsword out and attack both of them. There we go. Did that deal more damage than normal? I feel like it did. And then we can use Warhammer on... It doesn't matter, actually, does it? It doesn't matter at all. There we go. Nice and easy. We gained some money. We've gained a card. We've got some decent options. Double team gains 6 shield and 1 charge. If this character has any neighbors of the same race, they all gain 12 shield and 5 charge. Strategy. Every time you move, gain 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. Challenge. Mirror an opponent's shield stacks. That sounds very useful, actually. And let's have a final look at the armor. Okay. So, what do you have? You have superior medium armor. So, actually, it might be a bit of a waste to upgrade you to superior medium armor. How much does that give? 18. Yeah. No, that would be pointless. Okay. Good, let's move on. Right. So, now we have the option to heal our party to 100%. They're all doing pretty well. Excellence, which allows us to level up a character. Or wealth, which gives us 1,000 florins, which would be very useful, I won't lie. Let's go for excellence. Let's level up Trestlefort. So they're all on the same page. And then let's give him an extra bit of will. And we can give him an ability. So we can give him preparation, which at the start of a new turn, you draw an additional card for every stack of preparation. Ticks down 1 turn. Okay. Whatever. Then we've got Noxious. All bleeding applied to this character is to be converted to poison instead. Not sure why I'd want that. That sounds terrible. And Steadfast, at the start of their turn, this character gains 8 armor. I'm going for that. That sounds awesome. That sounds bloody amazing. Right. Now we have some more combat. Lovely. I feel like we're actually making very decent progress through this. I'm going to have to finish it soon, because otherwise we're just going to go through the whole thing. Right. Okay. So let's see. We're pretty evenly matched. Okay, so let's get rid of the bear first. Okay. So we gained some extra cards. We've got poison tip. Let's apply that to you. Then we'll attack. And we'll attack. And then we'll withdraw. There we go. So we can use that on you. And you can go back. And then you can challenge. But you shouldn't, because that was awful. Damn, that was a mistake. That was a really dumb mistake. Okay. I don't know. I just got swept up in it. I got swept up in it all. Okay. They really are trying to take down Hemerlymph, though. They really are. Right. Next up. Okay, let's go for Toxic Cascade on you. Then we can use Strange Mist. No, wait, that's pointless. Okay. There isn't a way to stop using a card. I'm clicking on it. There isn't a way at all. Okay, fine. I'll heal myself up. And then we'll go for No Mercy. Finish that off with Solid Footing and then end that turn. There we go. Oh, damn. I really wish there was a way to deselect cards. But just clicking on them doesn't work. I'm going to have to see if there's a better way for that. Okay. Okay. Tell you what. Once we're done with this fight, I think I'll end it there. Because it does keep on going very similarly. Okay, so let's go for that. Let's go for Longbow. Wait a minute. Damn it. Damn the fact I can't deselect items. Yeah, okay. So let's give you Guard. Let's give you Vanguard as well. There we go. Do that. Hey! And finish off with that. Lovely. He is almost dead. Good. This is going very well. We could do with a Greatsword card. That might be very useful. And it looks like the Footman is pretty much ready to die. God damn. He is not looking healthy. Okay, so let's use Sharpened Steel to attack you. Sharpened Steel again to attack you. Then let's use Attrition on you. Get rid of you. Just get rid of him. And on this we'll use Type Formation. And then on you we'll use Second Wind. And we have got Warhammer. But unfortunately I should have used it on someone else because I can't use it now. Oh damn. Okay. At least they are bleeding. So we do have the option of Greatsword. Okay. Let's use Piercer on you. Then let's use Strike. Vanguard as well. Oh right, let's give you the charge. Vanguard on you. Strike on you. Greatsword again on you. It's a shame they're not all in a row. I do prefer it when they line up, but you can't always have what you want, can you? Right, there we go. This is good. This is going about as well as I expected. Right, so let's use the Longbow to apply the damage to you. There we go, you're done. You're done, son. Right, Sharpened Steel on you. Quick Hands, draw some extra cards. Use Pincer. I always want to say Piercer, I don't know why. And then we'll give you the charge. Then we use Sharpened Steel again on you. And Invigorating Blow. That is it. That is done. There we go. And we shall take another... Oh, dear. Yeah, let's use Battering Ram. That sounds useful. So there we go. Sorry, who leveled up? Cartwright. Hey, he's now level 3. Nice. And he can have a passive ability of Noxious, which is not that great. Pestilence on turn 9. Double stacks of poison on all opponents. And Impervious, which is what I'm going to go for. All about that shielding. And we shall increase your stamina. There we go. Okay. So then, going forward, we've got Crazy Weasel. Damn. I feel like that card's not fully finished its drawing yet, but damn, I love that. I love Crazy Weasel. Okay. Okay, tell you what. This is going to go on for hours if I don't end it for there. Oh, dear. So there we go, everybody. That has been Banners of Ruin by the very, very talented MonteBearo. I love this game. I don't know if you could tell. I'm being kind of subtle about it. I bloody love it. This is just my sort of thing. It is a ton of fun. And it's something that I may consider streaming soon. Because it is just an absolute blast. I really, really am enjoying it. So there we go, everybody. I'm going to end it there for today. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, then just subscribe. And like, and tell me what you think of the game in the comments down below, because why not? And if you didn't enjoy this video and somehow stuck around to the end, first of all, thank you. And also, there's a button for you, believe it or not. There's always that dislike button. So, there we go, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Togglejam. This has been Banners of Ruin, and I'll see you next time.